Hi, in this demo, I'll showcase how we can use OnLink to automate password reset requests to Entra ID. This is a very common use case where when a ticket is opened by a user to reset the Entra ID password, we can do the JSM, Jira Service Management ticket automation using OnLink. The first step in the process is establishing a connection to Azure AD, Entra ID using OnLink. We support the API based connection, so you need to provide the Microsoft Entra ID, client secret. I'll refer to the documentation in the blog article to get the right ID and the secret to establish the connection. Once the connection is established, you can test using the test functionality to ensure the connection is successfully established. The next step in the process is to go to the workflow to add a post function. So for example, here is a simple workflow where when a ticket is created to a password reset, let's say I have a step to say send it to Entra ID. For this post function, we can add a rule where you can select on link, and in the on link we expose a variety of functions. So here you can select Azure AD, leave it to create user, and specify your employee's username, password, username and the details. Usually it can refer to the custom field that you can map it to. So for example, first name, email ID, username, you can map it to the default values, and here you can provide a new password that you can force it to reset. And then a very important field is here we need to set this particular value in the mapping section, so that way when the post function fires, it will reset the password and update the status. So you could have a status field in the ticket to say, what is the status of the API call to Entra ID. You add the rule and that's it. Now, if you have a ticket, let's say password reset request, and make sure the administrator looks at it and say everything is ready to go, you can specify it to move to progress. Now the post function will fire, send the reset request and come back and update the ticket without leaving the Jira Service Management workspace. That's it. If you have any questions, check out OnLink in the Atlassian marketplace. Thank you.